Hello and welcome to another episode of Race Talk with your boy J-Nox, aka J-Nox to the world.
And your boy Javier, aka One Have.
As we travel around the world via this podcast, talking all the things about every single race throughout this 2026 Formula One season. And as you can see from the hat, the limited edition Pirelli podium hat. Yeah, this is all about Silverstone, as you can see from the shirt. As you can see from the paddock pass.
Boom.
Honestly, Silverstone 2026, we'd been looking forward to it from last Silverstone.
Before the season got started, yeah, literally.
And, like, it didn't disappoint, man.
No, it's like Silverstone's one of them ones where if you've got thoughts about Silverstone and you're like, what is it going to be like? Am I going to enjoy it? It is everything you think it's going to be, for me anyway. That's how I feel about it. It's like you just step in there, and as soon as you step in there, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in Silverstone.
Yeah.
And it just has a different aura about it. And I know, like, I'm a big fan of, like, Singapore because of how pretty it looks. It's under the lights, it's at night, and rare. But when it's also your home race and you go there, and it's like you kind of grow up, like, if you like racing and stuff, you're like, oh, Silverstone, like, oh, I wish I could drive at Silverstone one day, blah, blah, blah. Then you go there and you're just like, I'm actually in Silverstone. And it's just mad.
Race weekend being at Silverstone. Because I'd been to Silverstone previously. I'd done like a race day. I drove like an Aston Martin around half the track and stuff like that, which was sick. Like different experiences. But when race weekend, I tell you what was actually quite mad for me is I went to Silverstone to shoot some content about 2 months before the race. And I went there and I drove into what was to be the paddock, right?
Yeah.
It's just a giant car park, a big empty car park, right? So I've just parked up and I've looked around and I just thought, this is going to be the paddock.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then I've gone back and again, I mean, there's all the excitement of being at Silverstone, full stop. There's a different excitement about being in the paddock.
Yeah.
And it's like you get into the paddock and you're like, I look around and I'm like, none of this was here the other day.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like a whole town has appeared.
Yeah.
And
literally like a town, isn't it?
It's a town.
Got everything there.
There's literally, I mean, we was in the bar, breakfast, like the entertainment, the offices.
The Box Park bar. Like.
Honestly, so you can see, obviously, I got the Box Park lanyard on. Obviously, we're here at Box Park, but at the same time, we had Box Park in the paddock.
Yeah.
And Box Park out of the paddock.
It's instant, right? Do you know how insane that is? Like, big up Box Park, innit? Because that is a mad link up.
And big up Silverstone for understanding that link up needed to happen. Because obviously we was talking about the Box Park vibe a couple of years ago. When we had another epic moment. Like, obviously I was DJing for the football before we showed it. But then come the end of the football, George Russell and Lewis Hamilton on stage watching England in extra time.
Win.
Insane. And I think the mood from that point was, let's bring the Box Park vibe to Silverstone.
Yeah.
But this time it really happened.
Yeah.
So to see like Box Park at Silverstone was insane. And then to have Box Park in the paddock.
Yeah, it's mental.
Creating the vibe for the teams, for the staff, for the guests.
Yeah, special. So it's just special.
Yeah.
How did you feel, so for like someone that may not have been in the paddock before, right? How did you feel being inside the paddock, like just walking around, seeing team principals, seeing drivers? Like, does it feel as you would expect it to feel, like when you think about it as a fan?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. I think there's a bit of it that's like underwhelming because it's just like it's hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
People are getting on with their jobs for a large part of the time.
Yeah.
You don't see team principals for a large time. You don't see the drivers. Everyone is just going about their business because it is a working environment. Yeah. Tires are getting trolleyed up and down the like honestly, it's like that. And I was blessed enough to my first time in the paddock was a couple of years ago when I was DJing again, and I just remember being there and then thinking, this is just because like that was my first time, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is not how I expected it to be. But then this time I was just a bit more. I mean, I was working a lot, so I was running around. I was one of those people running around, and almost feeling like, oh, people are getting in the way.
Yeah.
Forgetting that, hold on a second, I was super gassed to be here, and if I wasn't like running to work or trying to get to the bathroom or trying to get some food before I had to get on set, whatever it is. I'd just be walking around in awe like this. Have you ever been like rushing to work in the morning?
All the time, every day.
Getting on the tube or whatever it is. And there's some tourists just wandering along, looking at everything. And you're like, big man, it's stand on the right.
Yeah.
Walk on the left. Walk.
You're in rush hour.
Yeah. Don't do this now. And I think there's an element of that. But for me, it's mixed because there's moments where I just didn't have to get anywhere and I'm walking. Like you brought me along to the Red Bull garage.
Yeah.
And we kind of rushing there, but I switched from DJ to like F1 fan in a heartbeat. And I'm walking around this garage like this, thinking, oh my gosh, like, is that what that looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they do there? Crazy.
What was your so thanks for Billy, the engineer from Red Bull, took us round.
Big up Billy,
the
man.
garage.
We talk about that later.
So thanks for Billy for taking us round. What was your like favourite bit, without giving away any secrets? What was your favourite bit of seeing the garage?
I think it was seeing the floor of the car.
Yeah.
And seeing how like a skeleton of the car, like the floor that we talk about, the plank, it was too thin and all that kind of talk, right? I think it was seeing I think there was a floor, and I think there was a spare one as well, just hung up on the wall.
Yeah.
And it's like a skeleton of a car. And I'm like, someone has like etched that out.
Yeah.
And to see what it actually looks like, and then to hear them talk about if they adjust the ride height by a millimeter, the driver feels it.
Yeah, which is a mad statement, innit?
I mean, we talk about the margins in Formula One on this podcast, and you know we hear about it and stuff. But I think seeing it and hearing an engineer tell you about it in the live setting of a garage that they were working when we went in there. I think it was just before sprint qualifying.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, this is work in progress. Like they're getting ready to fire up the engine, and then being told that these engines do no more than, is it like 3,000 miles
Something like
or
that,
something ridiculous?
Something ridiculous, yeah.
And like my car's pushing for 100k, bro. Like, come on, like what?
Yeah. It's mental, and it is for me as well, right? So just touching on what you said, it's like the teams are getting ready and they're working, right? But you got everyone just coming in for tours, and it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like I wouldn't like to do my office job, right? And there's just tourists coming in and staring at you and just looking. I feel that's a lot of pressure. That's a weird working environment for me.
I felt what animals in a zoo feel like.
Yeah.
Just trying to mind their business, and people are just coming in and gorming at them, taking pictures. And I mean, you can't take pictures in the garage, so maybe less of that, but still it's just like,
it's like pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. But at the same time, as a DJ, brother, it's like sometimes people turn up and they just stare from behind, and sometimes I do feel that pressure.
They just have their camera with flash in your face.
Bro, it's one
surreal.
of the weirdest things, and someone just comes up and takes a picture in your face. But this is what the engineers, the whole team, obviously deal with. And their job, like, when I'm DJing, bro, look, if I make a mistake, if I make an error, it is what it is.
Yeah.
These lot, my gosh.
You get 0.5 millimeter off, the driver's feeling it and reporting something back. They're snitching on you. Do you know what I mean? George is on the radio. My car feels off, you know.
Yeah, and
Someone
you know what?
Looking at the data.
I actually feel like Max, after that tour, I kind of was like, do you know what? I kind of get Max. If you just want to come here and drive, and this is what you want to do, and that's what it's about, bro, doing all the extracurriculars is mad, because their schedule's crazy.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
And you know, I'm watching them like come into the paddock and be absolutely swarmed. So if you imagine the paddock is such an exclusive place. So it's not every F1 fan in there. Yet in there, the people that maybe might be the coolest of people are still like absolutely like fanboying over.
It is mad.
Over the drivers.
Some people don't have no manners either. It is a bit crazy to see, man.
There's a bit of that in it.
Like I've never posted it because it's just a thing, right? But I've got this one video where Lewis comes out. I think he does like a talk in one of the Ferrari areas, and he comes out, and this guy just like beelines it for Lewis, and he's like trying to hug Lewis, and security just like throw this guy off. But it's just mad at like it's almost like animal isn't it? It's like Lewis just walking, he's a normal person, and people are like, oh my God, I'm trying to get in his face, and it's like, you understand why these drivers, and then people are, they never stop to take pictures and stuff, and
it's a lot.
You're just a human being, and you got all these people running at you.
Yeah, it's a bit scary to be honest with you,
because you don't know what anybody's gonna do.
You kind of see that. However, on the flip side, and I think it was really what I kind of enjoyed seeing was outside the paddock. Like, big up Tony Perry, because he was DJing in a tower, like opposite the paddock entrance, like high up, and we managed to go up there and get a real view. But the fans turning up to really, really show love and everything, I think is insanely beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was.
And I feel like, I mean, I've been to other races, but there was something about the love from the fans, like whether you're outside the paddock or just in the stands or, you know, at the concert afterwards, the love and the passion that I saw at Silverstone this race weekend, it was something remarkable, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was something special.
Who do you reckon has the biggest fan base at Silverstone out of all the English drivers?
I gotta say it. It's either Lewis or Lando.
Yeah,
I think it's Lewis.
Okay.
But Lando, it was more visible.
Yeah.
Because Lando's colours, the colour and the size of the Lando stand.
Yeah.
Can I just say the Lando stand is bigger this year.
And it looks beautiful.
It looks great. And it had a stage.
Yeah.
Big up Nick Bright, who was hosting the Lando stand stage. We were meant to do some stuff over there, but I think the schedule was so packed we didn't make it over there. Next year we'll be over 100%. There. But honestly, like, Lando fans this weekend turned up.
Bro, I don't think so. Last year when we went, I was like, oh, there's a lot of McLaren, there's a lot of Papaya, there's a lot of LN4 hats and stuff. This year, I didn't realize Lando is as big with like the youth, I think, as well, especially as what he is. Like, he's absolutely massive. There's a whole, it's an actual cultural movement, I think, for Lando. And it's like, they done a really good job. Like, whoever looks after, I don't know if it's Lando, I don't know if it's his team, I don't know who puts the money behind it, but everyone that bought a ticket in Lando stand, like on race day, they all got given these green shirts, and the whole stand is just lit up in Lando colours. And then you walk around Silverstone and all you see is a wave of Lando colours.
It's that fluorescent yellow, isn't it?
Fluorescent yellow, green, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what colour it is, but
it's like you wouldn't wear that colour.
Like neon, innit?
Yeah, you wouldn't wear that colour anywhere, any other day. If you're wearing that, you're wearing it because
Formula One.
Yeah, you're wearing it for Lando.
And it's just, it's insane. Like, his support that he's got is mad.
I do wonder what that's like driving around the track, because there's stands and stands and stands, but when you get to the Lando stand, it's no mistaking where you are.
There's not, and you know it's mad. It's like Hamilton's got Hamilton Straight, but when you go down Hamilton Straight, you only know it's Hamilton Straight because the commentator goes, "Oh, it's Hamilton Straight." Lando stand.
No one needs to tell you.
You can see that it's Lando stand
from far.
Do you know what I mean? And that's a serious thing. And it's like, he is a world champion and he's got a stand named after him in Silverstone. And it is slowly becoming one of the most, couldn't almost say it's one of the most iconic, because
I was going to say that.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, so I don't really know corners and stuff, like the names of corners in Formula One too well. I know the very bait ones and stuff. I'm never going to forget the Lando stand. I know exactly what it looks like. I know exactly what them corners look like and exactly where it is.
Yeah.
That's pretty iconic if you ask me.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, big up all those fans because it was special. So I think it is between Lewis and Lando.
Yeah.
I think Lewis has probably just got more legendary support because
Yes.
a lot of people are fans of Lando and Lewis.
Yeah.
But the Lewis support is. I think also because Lewis has always had a good time at Silverstone as well.
Yeah.
And he's got some. Yeah, obviously you've got the Hamilton straight. He's done some bits.
And you got different teams, so people will show up wearing Ferrari, they'll show up wearing Mercedes or old McLaren. Like, so you never know. Right, it's like a big mixture. You can't just look
except when they're in the Lando colours.
Yep.
Because there's no mistaking.
No,
there's no mistaking that. That's special. And then there was a special moment on stage, on the main stage. I think it was the Friday, of 5 Brits on stage. You had Arvid Lindblad,
George Russell, Lando,
Oliver Behrman,
and
Lewis, all on stage. And from what I understand, a lot of coordination.
I can imagine
to get that to actually
men have
happen.
Big, busy schedules. Like, how on earth do you manage to get all 5 of them in the same, and for all of them to agree to do it as well?
Yeah.
Because like some of them maybe not, they don't want to be together or whatever. There might be some politics there. Whoever organised that done well.
But honestly, what a moment, because I think, and big up the Silverstone team.
Yeah.
Nicky and all the gang, because putting things like that together created special moments.
Like, for a fan, if you go there and you see all your British drivers up there, right, it's like, that's a thing.
Yeah, we all want to see British drivers on the podium. We all want to see them do well. But all of them on stage at one time, and understand there's like 50,000 people can be in that space where main stage is. Like, it is a moment.
And I think it was a special thing, right? Like, before like going Silverstone last year and seeing practice and everything, I was one of the, I don't really care about practice gang. Then I saw practice at Silverstone, and I was like, do you know what? As a fan, like, forget the racing part of it. Just as a fan, every opportunity I get to see a car on track, or I get to see a driver, someone that like you look up to, you like, whatever it is, every opportunity you get, it's special.
Here for it,
right? Silverstone this year, we had all the drivers on stage. We had a sprint qualifying, race qualifying, race. It was,
so this is it.
There's so much racing, like, which is great.
It changed it, and so when the FIA brought in the sprint race, it was to give fans like us more action, more chances to see stuff. And I think I've said before, it really did its job. But I think, having been at race weekend over like this time around for sprint, I don't think I've been to a sprint weekend in person before.
Yeah.
So I think having that at Silverstone, like, it was special.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, the schedule was so packed with actual meaningful racing.
Yeah.
Like, not bare practice sessions, which I'm here for anyway.
So what do you think? Should they bin practice altogether and just have sprint weekends every weekend?
Nah, you know why, bro?
Go on.
It's insane. It's a lot. It's a lot.
For who?
For everyone. It's a lot for us as fans, but it's a lot for the teams.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want the teams to have to experience that. Like, when I compare it to, like, we've done Silverstone for 3 years in a row now, and I've also, like, been at Silverstone previously doing stuff. But when I think about what the schedule entails, like, people are busy in it. People are after partying.
Yeah.
People are camping. People have got a lot going on. Like, the schedule's packed, right? And you know, maybe you could do that as a fan every year. But it's just a lot. I just think there's a lot going on, a lot that goes into it, and I think week in, week out, it would be just too much.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like, and I look at the engineers when I was talking to them in the Red Bull garage, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, they're going through this, that, and the other, and all the stuff they have to do. It's a little bit intense. I think if you had to say that was every single week.
What, like, you reckon burnout would be like a real thing?
Real
probably
thing.
already is, right?
Yeah, but it was entertaining, and it was sick, I think, for us to have. And when I compare it to, like, last year at Silverstone, what it was like, it was just a lot more rushing around this year.
Yeah.
Like, to a mad degree, and maybe that's partly because we was working, but there was just a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like, scarily.
Yeah. It was.
So I don't think it's an every year thing. And plus, it makes it more special. Like this was special, so I'll look forward to
kind
the
of like
sprint.
a World Cup. It's like it only comes around every so often. So when
Right.
it does, you're gonna enjoy it.
So if it's a sprint race again at Silverstone in 4 years' time, it'll be like something special.
Yeah.
I think it's nice. It's not every year at the
Nice.
same tracks or whatever.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, love that.
So yeah, we had practice, we had sprint qualifying, and it was all exciting.
And delivered the podcast live at Silverstone.
Right. Race talk live at Silverstone. Big up drivers in stage, DJ Shah State, like obviously holding it down. There's so many stages. Again, I've mentioned this before. For those of you who haven't been maybe in person to a race, there's so much going on.
Yeah, there is.
Massive tracks, loads of stages, like all of like because it's not just Silverstone that's like this.
Yeah.
Loads of space, loads of entertainment going on, and I think there are some races that are probably got more. Like you mentioned Singapore earlier,
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi. Like there's some of these races that have got probably more entertainment than others. But literally, main stage, like I said, 50,000 people there. But you've got like 4 other stages as well with stuff going on. The Lando stand stage looked really good, and it was exciting. Like there was always music playing. There was always people around.
Yeah, 9 a.m. You walked in the morning, walked past Lando stand, the music's going off.
Thumping.
Yeah.
and they thumped the music
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
yeah.
stand and at the back of the stand on the stage.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. But yeah, the Drivers In is a stage where they have a lot of interviews, a lot of actual talk about technical stuff, about just loads of stuff, loads of really, really interesting guests. I think Driven By Us were on there on the same day.
Right, yeah.
This was on Friday. And yes, in the afternoon, after a Shah State DJ set, it was all about Race Talk Live. And big up everybody who was in the audience and who got involved in the debates.
In the debate.
Garage versus garage.
Let us know what you think, right? Because I'd say 95% of Silverstone said it's garage.
Garage.
And agreed with Jay. I said garage. Like maybe I'm too American is what people told me, but
I don't know, bro. It sounds almost posh. It sounds like the posher of the hood.
Well, I told you, like Aston Martin gang. When I get my Aston Martin, I'm driving around in a suit everywhere, and the names have one have.
I hear it. I do. I hear it. But still, you're gonna say I'm gonna go park my Aston in my garage.
Absolutely. Come on.
No, honestly.
But how did you find doing Race Talk Live?
Yeah, no, it was nice to do it and to have an audience interact and have people like have their input as well.
Yeah.
And it was just nice. It was nice to see the amount of people that obviously are familiar with the podcast be able to see it live, and to meet some amazing people, some amazing fans as well. Special, man.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
nice.
you only talk to them on Instagram.
Yeah, this is it.
See them in the comments.
It was nice. It was special, innit?
Yeah,
special, man.
It was good. I was testing Hav's reactions live on stage.
Yeah. Caught all the balls. Let's just say.
Yeah. We were doing
tested a future young drivers as well.
Yes. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know, young people coming over, like kids coming and getting involved. There was something special about it.
It was nice.
The sun was shining, the music was playing before we came on. It was good.
Yeah, it was good, man. Like, it was special. It just whetted my appetite. Like, I want to do more now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It like proper motivated me to. Podcast needs to go.
Yeah.
And like, I want to deliver this globally. On every stage.
Every stage,
every F1 race.
Is this what you're on?
Yeah, that's what I'm on, bro. That's what I'm on.
We're gonna have to do it live. We'll have to do like a live race talk like here at Box Park. And I think the fact that Box Park was at Silverstone, I think we need to do something like
100%.
at Box Park and have some of yous lot join us
100%
at one of the Box Park sites. And I feel like we do that, then watch an F1 race. We'll have to do it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And just make it
Race
like
talk watch party.
Yeah, just like a follow on from what we already do at like F1 Drive or F1 Arcade.
Yeah,
I think it would be sick.
It'll be wicked. And you get a DJ set from Jay Nuts to the world. Like, come on.
To go back, so we went back to the Drivers In stage and DJ set on the Saturday.
Yeah.
What was that? It was after the sprint race.
After the sprint race, yeah.
Again, my head is all over the place. There was so much entertainment, like for everybody, like throughout the weekend, and that was a sick opportunity to go there and be able to do that off the back of Professor Green performing at Box Park.
Yeah, that was insane. He smashed it, by the way.
What a performance!
I didn't realise he was as big as what he is as well, and I've never seen him live before.
Showman.
bruv, he's, oh my gosh, like, he shelled it down.
Yeah.
Like, his level of performance was, it was just amazing. Like, I can't even describe it, right? Because it was just that good.
Yeah.
Delivered everything, spoke into the mic well, like, the back, it was just him. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's his voice, like, the backing track's not there.
Yeah.
Just him rapping, him performing.
Clarity.
I love that when it comes to music, man.
Yeah, nah, for real. I tell you who else performed really well.
Go on.
Kimi Antonelli. Kimi, you know. Hey, Kimi was good, bro. Kimi was good. Now, going into Silverstone, Lewis was quick.
Mm-hmm.
He was fast. He was fast in practice. He qualified, sprint qualified first.
And Kimi second, yeah.
And Kimi second. Who won the sprint?
And Kimi ended up winning the sprint.
Who qualified first for the race? Kimi. It was like Kimi put in a
Kimi weekend, didn't it?
It just felt like a Kimi weekend.
Like how you come to Silverstone, right? So just from a sprint perspective, how you come to Silverstone, qualify second, Lewis first, and then you beat Lewis in a sprint race at Silverstone. Like,
Yeah, it's almost unheard of.
as a kid.
Unexpected.
As a kid, like, everyone knows this is Lewis's track. You don't beat Lewis at Silverstone, right? And Kimi's just showing that he's just not a kid, is he?
Spoiled the party, didn't he?
He did
Really,
spoil the
because
party.
I think second, third, and fourth were all British drivers.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
no
Lewis,
Kimi.
Lando, George.
So no Kimi, you would have had 3 British drivers on the podium again, like albeit for a sprint.
Yeah.
But you'd have had it. But Kimi weren't having it.
Yeah, he's just fast, isn't he?
He
Like,
was
he's leading the
fast.
championship. I just think he's kind of running away with it now a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, after the sprint, it was just like, wait, this kid's serious, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's serious. What did you make of the sprint
Um,
in its entirety?
I think that was probably like the biggest moment, seeing like Lewis and Kimi go at it. It showed that maybe the Mercedes is really fast.
Yeah.
To see Kimi just actually get past Lewis and be that person.
Took him 8 laps to do it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of yo-yoing at the start. So I
Yeah.
think the front sort of like 5-6 changed a lot in the first
Exciting.
opening laps.
Again, if you're there as a fan, this thing's mad.
Yeah.
It is proper racing.
And this is it, right? So a lot of people, I don't want to get too into the politics of it now, right? But a lot of people don't like the artificial overtakes as what it's called, right?
Who
But
called it that?
when you're there live,
Who called it that?
a lot of people, bro.
Because you got drivers calling it that
Yeah, you
and
do.
all sorts.
You do.
It's just a lot.
Which, fair enough. But as a fan, and if you're not a super technical fan, right? You go there, even as a super technical fan, if I go there and I'm just watching cars pass each other constantly, I'm like, this is lit.
Yeah.
Why would I not want to see a car overtaking another? I don't care if it's artificial at this point. I'm there, I'm hearing and people overtaking, and it's like, it's just action, it's drama, it's, oh my gosh, is he going to get on the brakes too late and go out? Like, it's just entertaining.
See, yeah, and I'm like that. I don't really care about the technical description of it being artificial or like whatever, because I'm not driving it, to be honest with you, bro. So like, I've just got I'm where you are. Like, I'm just watching it and for the entertainment value that it is.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Because the days when we got to a point where there wasn't much overtaking at all, it's cool, but you just kind of almost know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
What's been great about not just Silverstone, but all the races this season is there's an element of, I don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, it's true.
It's ideal.
True.
It's
Yeah,
good.
It is good. It's good. But that was the sprint, right?
Yeah, the sprint, entertaining, and then onto the actual race.
So where'd you watch qualifying, Jay?
Where was we for qualifying?
In Box Park.
Oh, was we in Box
I think
Park?
it was in Box Park at that point,
crazy,
yeah.
bro. Again, I can't remember if it was sprint qualifying, because I think one of the qualifying sessions I think it must have been sprint qualifying. We was in the paddock, and it's where it's absolutely heaving. It's hectic.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, people are going about their work.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to do this, and this is important. You know, if you think about what this means for George Russell, who has had bad luck this season, and he's really, really trying to make sure he has a pure weekend, and the whole Mercedes team must be on all of that. You kind of get to see a bit of that pressure, and like firsthand.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was like okay, here we go, and it was time for the race.
Kimi qualified on pole, Charles Leclerc second, Lewis third, and that was again a bit of spoiling the party.
Yeah,
I think like imagine coming to your home race and then your teammate beats you. It's like what?
Yeah.
After qualifying first in the sprint, you're like, this got Lewis all over it again. He's going to win the sprint. Sure, he's going to qualify first. Surely, qualifies third. George in fourth, and you had Isaac Hadjar in fifth. Lando 6, Max 7.
Can I just say, Isaac Hadjar, I just think he's going to be in this sport a very long time. Just watching his interviews and hearing how he talks, that guy is going to be the Alonso. I can just see him like racing until he's like mid-30s, 40. Like he's just someone who's just going to keep going. I just feel it.
Like the mentality of him.
Future world champion for me.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, probably. If he gets out that second seat.
He will. I honestly believe he will.
The second seat curse, I mean, he's just had some unlucky moments again, hasn't he? Like with the car. But he's driving well. He's doing better than the drivers before him in terms of he's consistently in Q3, like all the time.
I don't think that we. I don't think we need to worry about him.
No, not at all.
Maybe we need to worry about Max.
What, qualifying in 7th for the race?
Bro, like, because you talk about this second seat malarkey. Well, you know what? He's qualified first.
Yeah.
Out of the two.
Yeah, that's true.
That's massive for him.
Was massive. We had Aston Martin, bottom 2 again.
Was it worth talking about at this point? Honestly.
So they've said they're not bringing any upgrades until the Hungary race, and it's going to be a brand new car. So I think we've got, one more race in Spa, which is going to be their last time in that car. And then from there, it's basically something brand new. This is another question we asked on stage, right? So I'd like to get everyone's opinion in the comments on this one. Do you think it's better for a team to do small incremental upgrades, like week in, week out, small upgrades every week, or just bring one massive upgrade package which transforms the car?
Oof. I can't remember what I said over the weekend. I know what I'm thinking now is lots of little.
Yeah.
Lots of little. Keep them coming. Keep it going. But I don't know. What do you reckon?
I think lots of little, because if you go and bring a big upgrade package and it's not right, you're cooked. Because if you've spent all that money, right, to develop a massive upgrade. So let's take Aston Martin, right?
Let's just take Aston Martin.
If Hungary comes and the car is still bad, right? Now what?
Yeah.
Or if it gets worse,
it can't.
Now what? You say this. You say this.
It
you
can't,
say
like,
this.
It honestly, I don't. If it got any worse, they should retire from the season. I'm not even joking. They started the season saying that we don't expect to finish races, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy.
You're at a point where it's not actually a Formula One car, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Crazy, bro. This is a Red Bull soapbox.
Yeah.
Like that we're talking about, bruv. They need to come to Alexandra Palace and get involved in the soapbox race at this point. If it was to get any worse, this is mad. So I don't think it can.
Yeah.
But I do hope for the brand and for racing and in the name of competition, and to be fair on the drivers like Stroll and Alonso, like to be fair to them, like come on, man. I really hope that this upgrade is the mad thing.
And you know what? I think it will be, because I think to make a decision that we're not going to bring any upgrades and we're just going to focus on, they're basically bringing a new car, right? They must have like found the issue and gone, do you know what? We've made a fundamental mistake that just can't be fixed with small upgrades. Like we have to scrap it all and start again.
Right,
like, they must have found it, which is almost a good thing in sense of like they've done the investigation and they've actually found out what's wrong.
Yeah, no,
like,
I'm here for it.
That's almost a good thing, but it's like can't do that in the first place. Man.
Yeah, no, I hear it. Like you've got one of the best car engineers, inventors,
aero designers, whatever
in the world.
Yeah.
So I reckon this is a newy decision to say
to scrap it all.
I can't fix that.
Yeah.
I just can't fix it.
Yeah.
So we start again.
Yeah.
And maybe they should have made this decision earlier, but I mean hindsight's great because maybe they thought he could, or he thought he could.
This is it.
But
because it's going to be expensive, right, to start again.
Bro, it's been expensive being involved in a sport that you can't earn can't earn the money that you're meant to be earning out of it because you're not scoring any points.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Like, this has got to be bad, like, for sponsors and stuff like that as well.
100%. It's probably holding back the next James Bond film.
Like, for real, because sponsors are looking at this and sponsors want to like put their money on a team and have their names all over a car. Bro, I want that car to do every lap of every race.
And I want it to be shown on TV. And if you're 3 laps behind, you're not being shown on TV.
And I don't want it to be shown in the gravel. Like, I don't want it to be shown in the wall. I don't want it to be shown
being retired.
Yeah, right. It's not it.
Yeah.
So I think from that perspective, it's bad for business at the moment.
Yeah. It's bad for F1 as a whole, right?
Well, having a team that's doing so bad. Yeah, no, it is. I don't remember a team doing this bad since maybe Force India. And even they weren't bad. They were just the worst of the pack.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the team that's changed multiple times, isn't it? But yeah, I just think that it's man, it needs to be better. Yeah. Let's just look forward to Hungary please, please, for the sake of Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Let's
so
see.
Big upgrade.
So before the race, we had the Lego race again.
Oi!
This time. Before the Lego race, I think it was the day before, Max in an interview, he said it's for kids and he would rather be at home with his kids playing Lego. This brother was the one that loved it the most.
It's funny, isn't it? When you saw the looks on their faces, like after Eve, I think Lewis said, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Bro, boy, when you see them actually racing, they was having the time of their lives.
Bro, you know, like they think they're too cool in it to have fun with kid stuff. We're always big kids.
Bruv.
You're in a Lego. What do you mean I'm in a Lego car? That's so fun, bro.
It didn't look sick.
And they tried to not smile, and they just couldn't. And all of them loved it. And I think Alonso ended up winning it as well.
Yeah, I think it was almost to troll them, but F1 themselves put together like a montage of every single driver just absolutely giggling in their Lego car. Like, and put it all together. This is the emotion.
It's great.
Hold that.
It's great. So I think Aston Martin are doing a petition to use Lego cars only from now on.
Go on, Alonso. I hear it. He just wants to be up there. I do hear it. He's a winner.
Because then he started the race, right? And he stopped on track during the formation lap. So when they're doing the formation lap, Alonso's going round. The car just dies. Yeah. And he stops in the middle of the formation lap. You managed to restart it.
That's what I'm saying. It can't get any worse for them.
But do you know what I mean? It's like, that was interesting. I thought, here we go. Silverstone's about to deliver another classic. When you're seeing people almost retiring on a formation lap, you're like, yeah, that's a sign that this race is going to be mad.
He did make it to the end.
He did this time, which is mad.
Yeah, he did make it to the end. He was at the end. Him and Stroll were at the end, but it is what it is.
Whole lap behind, but...
And when you say it can't get any worse, to be fair, at least they finished.
Yep.
Unlike, we talked about Isaac Hadjar out-qualifying Max. Max didn't finish the race.
No, he didn't, unfortunately.
Bad weekend for Max. And he was pushing.
Yeah, so Max had a rear wing issue again. So I think is it Red Bull and Mercedes or Red Bull and Ferrari? They've got the rear wing that sort of flexes.
Yeah.
And opens up. So Max's rear wing stayed open.
Yeah.
For the corner.
Too much speed.
Goes into the gravel.
Nothing
he can do about it. It's not his fault. It's a car issue.
Generally, when you see Max have a come off track, it tends to be a car issue. Yeah.
And I think that's the second weekend in a row the exact same issue happened to Max. He's DNF'd twice in a row because of it. He was not happy at all with that. I feel like the whole of Silverstone, like when it happens, like it was a big moment. And obviously you've got a lot of Max haters, right? But I still think like no one was really happy to see.
No one wanted to see it. No one wanted to see that. And because again, we're real as real F1 fans. You want to see real competition and real challenges. Like I love it when I see Lewis going wheel to wheel and fighting, other drivers on track. So that's what I want to see. Yeah. So to see him go out, it was a bit sad, really. It's a bit of a shame, I think.
And then, so obviously he's gone off track. Safety car. They've got to clear the track. Right, they've got to clear the track. There's a bit of rubble everywhere. There's a car in the gravel. Got to clear the track. What do you reckon? 2 laps. They'll just quickly lift it off and go.
Bro, This was like the anticlimax of Silverstone. Sadly.
Mate. So, race ended under safety car conditions.
Yeah.
The track got cleared. There should have been one more.
This is the thing.
Lap for racing.
I think this is why it feels like an anticlimax, because it felt like we were going to get that one lap.
Yeah.
Racing.
Lewis pitted, fresh tyres.
Right. What's going to happen?
Everyone's bunched up. He could have gone from third to first at this point, right?
100%. And that was the plan. I know it was. I know that's what he was thinking.
We've seen it in the past where this happened. You've got one lap left of racing. Someone's on fresh tyres.
Don't do it.
You know what happened.
Don't do it.
Lewis was about to fly.
Don't do it.
Lewis was about to fly. And then the FIA just decided,
There's a rule that says you got to do one lap after the safety car. Bruv.
Right. It's like, them rules like that, they only get brought out when someone feels like it.
Bro, allow the rule book, man. Sometimes just let them race.
And this for me is just, sometimes I come out with these, certain rules need to change and blah, blah, blah. This rule needs changing. A race should never end under safety car conditions.
Bro, it should be the race director's discretion.
100%.
Man shouldn't be looking at the rule book and saying, look, it says you have to do this. Look at what's going on.
Yep.
Look at the it's safe to race,
yep,
and make the decision and say, boom, go
yep,
for it.
Every race, right, there should be a rule where if there's a safety car, like that ends the race, 2 laps get added on at the end.
Yeah, so the problem with that is that the fuel has often been calculated
to the T, innit?
To the T. So they don't have, if you remember in the past where we've had a formation lap and maybe the rain's been so bad that we've had a second formation lap, they count that lap as one of the laps from the race because the calculation for the fuel, and man can't really have man breaking down and fuel cans coming out fuel cans coming out on the side of of the track.
So how do we fix this issue there? Let us know your ideas on how you fix this issue, because it's an issue for me. You cannot end on a safe, like, it was such an anti-climax, especially when you thought you were going to re-go, and then it's like, what? I remember the whole of Silverstone felt just a bit deflated after that.
For what had been an insane weekend, great weather, all of this, like you said, the build-up, the practice, sprint qualifying, sprint, Lewis on the podium, like all of these things, to get to that point where it was like, is this it?
Yeah.
Like, you wanted that big moment at the end. It was the grand finale. It
was mad.
And then Charles Leclerc, who was leading the race at the time, he won the race by default almost at that point.
Pretty much,
Not to take anything away from him, but
because he was leading the race by like a good, it was like 20 seconds or something stupid.
Yeah.
I think he was ahead.
So being bunched up, it was about to be seriously exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, ended up on the podium. Yeah. Charles Leclerc.
Big up Charles Leclerc, because what a race from him, by the way. Like, magnificent race, fast all week, like fast throughout the whole race, winning by like 20 seconds before the safety car. Spoils Lewis's party, spoils George's party.
Yeah,
you can't knock him, can you?
George, someone who we've talked about as having bad luck and him having a tough time.
He had a hard time during the race. I think he had a slow puncture at one point on like lap 34. You got told that he's got a slow puncture. Then he tried overtaking Max with a punctured tyre. I was like, that's brave.
Yeah.
That's brave.
Entertainment.
And then George did overtake him and then went into the pit straight away,
innit?
Which I thought was mad. And I was like, how much of a puncher is this really? Because is the Merc that good that you're overtaking Red Bulls with punctures now?
Or is the Red Bull that bad? I don't know, like, why, or Max's car that bad, because it was Max and not Isaac.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, overall, we've got to say big up to everyone who camped and spent nights in the field, as did we. I know we were in a motorhome, but still, it was nights in the field with my pot noodle.
Yeah.
And
Bombay bad boy.
On certain occasions, like it is what it is. You sleep a little bit rougher for a few days. For some insane F1.
No, it was a great
experience.
Great weekend, innit? Great extended weekend. It was amazing.
And if you are going to a race, understand it is lively from Thursday. We talk about race weekend being Saturday and Sunday, maybe a bit on Friday with practices and whatever. Thursday Thursday. Get there early Thursday.
And just watch the entertainment. Like, it's good.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
And a great weekend overall of sports, because the Formula One was happening, obviously. Wimbledon tennis was on. The World Cup was on. We didn't even mention the fact that England played during this period.
Yeah.
It's been like a man. And
what
the
game
darts.
that was, by the way.
And the darts
and
was
the
on.
darts at Box Park. Insane. Luke Littler. Oh, mate,
In Silverstone.
Yeah.
What a weekend.
What a weekend. Yeah. Anything else?
No. Spa. Needed a spa after that.
Oh, right. Wrong type of Spa mix. We're going to be having fast action, flat out corners.
Always
Spa.
rains at Spa.
It does.
Always.
Hopefully it does this time.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's been Race Talk F1, your boy Jay Knox.
And your boy Javier.
We've been talking about Silverstone, and we can't wait for Silverstone 2027.